Okay, welcome back. So we have a problem from some mock contest, I don't know what. But you have a cubic with roots at some points. We'll call them A, B, and 20, 0. So here's your cubic. And then there's a line of slope 1 over 13, which meets the cubic at 3 more points. So let's draw them like here and here or something. And then these points turn out to be different concyclic points. And we're told that this line has slope 1 over 13. So for that matter, we can say like this x-axis is slope 0 or whatever. And the problem is to compute the value of u. Okay. Okay, interesting. What? This looks like it was supposed to be an algebra problem up until the cyclic condition showed up. What does it mean to... So I actually know the slope of the line. How many points determine a cubic? Does anyone know? I actually don't know off my head. Wait. Oh, no. This is a... It's not a generic cubic. It's specifically, Wait, okay. When the problem statement says cubic, is it like y equals a cubic polynomial, or is it like a generic degree 3? Let me check that. Because if it's literally any degree 3 curve, then I am not convinced this problem should have an answer. If it's y equals p of x, then it makes a little more sense. Like y is cubic in x. So I'm gonna check what the original submission said. 1 minute. It says a cubic, but I don't... Alright, I have to... Can I find the... Okay, it has to be y equals to cubic in x, because otherwise the cubic is determined by 9 points. So if you have 6 points and you say they lie on a cubic, that actually tells you no information. Yeah, okay, so I will edit that in the statement so that it's unambiguous. So the graph of y equals p of x for some cubic polynomial p in Rx meets... Okay, so then it's meaningful to say there's actually quite a... Like, to have... Or I just forgot that 9 is bigger than 6. I was just like, I don't remember how many points determine a cubic, and then I was like, wait, isn't it like 9? It's like some... It's in general for degree n, it's n choose 2 minus 1. Sorry, n plus 1 choose 2 minus 1. And it didn't occur to me for a moment that 9 is like a lot bigger than 6. So, A, B, P, Q being cyclic. I feel like I want to use power of a point because there's sort of two broad classes of things that I'm thinking. One is that you try to use like a circle equation, which would say that like I don't know what it would say exactly actually. But the other is to like use power and pray. Because you do know the slope is the nice thing. So I'm gonna take this line PQ and let it meet here at like I need a name for this point. I don't really want to use what do I call it? I feel I almost want to call it O, but then it looks like the origin. We're gonna use T. I'm just gonna use T. It's okay. And now I'm gonna set up actual variables. So we can call this one A comma 0. We can call this one B comma 0. And this is okay, so I guess so broadly, oh crap, I double used P. Okay, we're using little f for the polynomial, alright? Okay, so I think after this point I should be mostly doing algebra, because I feel like most of the geometry is gone. Specifically, so I can extract the coordinates of... Actually, hang on. T23 minus T... How many variables do I have? There's quite a few variables. Wait a second. I'm gonna get like... Something's wrong. I have a total of like one equation right now, right? It's whatever the power of the point statement is for TP times TQ. There are 4 variables in this problem. I have little t, little a, little b. I guess there's only 3. Because u and t determine each other, right? Like if I know where t is, I know where little u is and vice versa. So there are way more. There's another variable actually. There is one more variable. It's the leading coefficient of little f. Because we're not given that the polynomial is monic. So there's like 4 variables in one equation, and then somehow I'm supposed to determine little t. So to which I say like, that's possible. In this case, this is actually good news for us because what it means is that if the problem is going to have an answer, then yeah. So the variables are t, a, b, and the leading coefficient of f. So if the problem is going to have an answer at all, there's going to be something miraculous, because what's happening is you have one equation, 4 variables, and you are somehow able to determine one of the variables. Algebraically, we expect a miracle to happen, and so let's go look for a miracle, right? Okay, so let f of x is k x minus a x minus b times. Isn't u equals? Oh, good point. Sorry. Okay, there's one more equation. Yeah. Sorry, you're correct. You're totally right. Okay, so we're gonna let f of x equal. I'm gonna bump the font size on this entire slide up. Okay, so what are our givens? So we know that u is like 13u equals 23 minus t. That's what the slope condition means. And we also have this condition that like, so we don't really care that much about either u or t, right? U equals f23, which is equal to 3k, 3 minus a, 3 minus b. And then as for p and q, we'll do the natural thing, which is I'm gonna let this be little p, and this will be p, whatever f of p is, q, whatever f of q is. And we can... Oh god, I don't want to do it. So p and q are the roots of a certain quadratic. So a straight line will intersect this cubic in... Oh god. All right, let me think this through. So we have this quadratic. So the equation relating the equation of like TPQ intersect like the quadratic, the f or whatever. Y is related linearly in x. So specifically, it's like we're just gonna write it. Y is 13 times. Oh, sorry. X minus t over 13. Which is supposed to equal x minus a, x minus b, x minus... Would the complex plane be better? I don't think it really matters. Like, we're doing algebra, so I don't care that much whether... Because consequently... Oh, no, I am not going down that rabbit hole. What we're going to do is we're going to get the Vieta relations for p plus q and p times q, and then that will let us compute the power of a point statement, I think is what's going to happen. Right, so yeah, here's the equation. And we are given that one of the roots is at x equals 23 by sort of by definition. Right. So if p and q are the other roots, so Vieta's formula applies to give whatever it does. P plus q is... Fuck. Okay, so the sum of the roots is 20 plus a plus b. Yeah, it's the other equation that's annoying, because then the case starts to matter. I wonder if I should be looking at the... And then p times q times 23. It's easier if I use the other coefficient. It's like 20 abk minus t over 13 over k. So it's like 28b minus t over 13k, I guess. And what is the power of a point relation? The power of a point relation is that so TP times TQ is supposed to equal TA times TB. So TA times TB is A minus TB minus T. And TP times TQ is, okay, so it's like T minus, it's P minus TQ minus T. You know what, I think the Vieta is a little ill-advised. It's easier if I just write this, right? Here. Because what we're about to do is plug in, x equals t anyways. So this is the polynomial that corresponds to, so this is this is the line, here's the polynomial, it's equal to this. The k will cancel, which is amazing. And it's like I'm plugging in x equals t into here. So I'm gonna, so after this whole song and dance, I need to switch back to the Zethura because I'm going to need more pages. So hence the equations we ended up with. So the cyclic gives us one more equation. It's what you get when I plug in x equals little t. So it's k. So the x minus t over 13 goes away anyways. Really? That seems a little too good to be true. Did I screw that up? I don't think I did. Also, I fucked up the scaling. Sorry. What's the scale factor? It's like 170 over 169, right? It's like, yeah, okay, cool. So the concyclic take is 170 over 169 times k t minus a t minus b t minus 20. Oh, everything's going to cancel. See, I told you we were going to get a miracle. K t minus 23 is equal to t minus a t minus b. So that tells us, wait, you can solve for t from here. Wait, no, yeah, that's the right sound. Right, so what this says is 170, wait, this is so clean. What? Wait, this is too good to be true. But I mean, okay, as I said, we knew a miracle was going to happen because we had a system of, like, 4 equations. I guess we actually had 3 equations and 4 variables. It wasn't as far off as I thought. Initially, I thought that we had like 2 more equations. We only have 1 extra equation. But we're not even going to use u equals f23. The k will vanish altogether. And so this just leaves us with minus 23 equals 1. Okay, and because I am old and I don't have to take the Aaime anymore, I'm just going to plug that equation into Wolfram Alpha because I can't be bothered to multiply numbers that big. So solve for t equals minus 487. Then u is equal to 23 minus t over 13, which is 510 over 13. Did I do that right? Five was... Wow. I'm assuming the intended solution looks roughly like this. I'm just surprised the power of a point is so It's actually like I thought the power would be clean because you're plugging in like t into the cubic. I didn't think it would be this clean. This is like almost miraculous. Um Wow. Wow. So the 23 comma u doesn't come in until the very end. It's basically like if you have a cubic. No, but you need a. I see. You need a 23 because it's the other intersection point. But you don't care about little u until the end. And you never use. You don't need to get a or little b. It's just you just get t directly. And if you have t, then of course you have little u. This is exactly intended solution. This is a very nice problem. Wow, I'm impressed. Great problem. Let's write this up. This is why I typed it as well, because I knew I was going to have to write it up. How do I source this in my database? Because if I type Aaime, then it's going to come up in all my queries that contain the word Amy, which seems not desirable. I'm just going to source this under... I'm going to put Twitch. Sorry. Okay, so... Okay, okay. Why does this work? I feel like I need a more specific question than that, but... Hang on. Yeah. No! Come back! One day I'll learn how this works. 2022 AAIME. Oh. Yeah. Did he also write this one though? I feel like I put Bishu because that was the author of that problem. I mean, okay, we'll worry about that later. Where set A equals A0, B equals B0, P equals PF of P, Q equals QF of Q. Let line AB meet the x-axis at T equals T0. Oh, okay, then that's fine. All right, we'll do that. Then I feel like I want to draw an ASCII diagram for this problem, but I don't super know how. Y is so relatable. Wait, what? Eh? What kind of miracle? The miracle is basically that when you plugged in x equals t, it like everything miraculously canceled. Like the k canceled, this term disappeared, and the t minus p, t minus q, equivalently t minus a, t minus b, like exactly canceled. So like everything just canceled, and it was like black magic. uh. Wow, this is a really good problem. Why can't we get problems like this in the actual Aaime? Alright, how do I draw a diagram? Aaime P. What was the real Aaime 13 this year? I don't remember. Like, what was the statement? Does anyone remember how to do graphs in asymptote? Because I don't. Draw graph f red f dot dot. Like, I think this problem wants a diagram in the solution, but I don't remember what. No, no, 3. I'm sorry, I just don't like 3D Geo. I don't remember the solution by now. I'm just gonna make this diagram not to scale. I don't think it matters. Let's see if that works. Oh, frick. Is it like that? That syntax is very non-intuitive. Nope. Okay, we're gonna take a short 30-second ad break, and well, if I know how to use this device, which apparently I don't. I'm just gonna keep writing this up while that's happening. Oh, that's why. Okay, fine. Import graph. Oh, she's okay. We're gonna cut that off. It's still really tall. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to make like a graph that doesn't look super lopsided? Um... God damn it. Okay, you know what? Forget this graph nonsense. Path fake. We're just gonna do it manually. I'm gonna do like one. Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, okay, maybe we do need a cubic. I just feel like the graph shouldn't be this lopsided. Like, I just can't get the graph to come out well. It's still, it's always, the humps are too, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to write a better Von preview, go for it. I mean, like the one I wrote is just kind of this hack that I threw together. Like it was just like I need something that will work for me, and then I never bothered to improve it because I didn't think other people would be using it. But now that other people are using it, if you want to write something better, go for it. We're gonna call this point 20, 0, even though it's obviously not. Fuck. Okay, so now this is the part where I have to like somehow draw a circle. Let's see if I can draw a circle. Path circ equals circle. What? Oh, yeah, alright. I don't. This diagram's taking so much longer than the problem solution itself. Oh, we want it below, I guess. Or not. Maybe like that? This is very finicky. Okay, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Okay, so intersect G circ. And I need to... I have no idea what order they're gonna come in, honestly. So we're just gonna try them all. What? No. What? Oh, it's intersection point. Uh... Or maybe it's not. Intersect. Oh, I don't know how to spell. Yo, yeah, I agree. I feel like the power of a point was probably I have to ask the problem author. My guess would be that they came up with the idea that you can plug in like the t minus a t minus the t minus p t minus q thing. I think is probably where it comes from. Like the fact that you can take this and if you know the slope of the line, it comes out to power of a point or whatever. So I think they started with the idea that the power of a point would correspond to plugging in a certain number into the polynomial itself, and then it turned out really nicely. Was exactly inspiration. Yes. Cool. I'm good at guessing. Yeah, very good poem. I really like this one. All right. Oh shit, not graph. It's G. Fuck. This is the worst. I think the way to do it is... or... Three minus... We're gonna use the vietas to construct the intersection, because... Oh, freaking... Oh, this diagram. Hello. Please work, please work. Oh my god, it worked. And it's like, R is like barely at the edge of the graph, so we need to extend the graph a tiny bit. Also the x-axis, we need to extend the x-axis a tiny bit too. Okay, and then we'll just draw T to R in like blue or whatever. Okay, that was the most annoying asymptote diagram that I've had to do for an Aaime problem in a while. Also, it's not ARN, it's like 23, U for us. I should actually just label all of these, right? With the names in the problem. And I want to use the edited problem statement. Okay, cool.